Hello, dear students. Welcome back to our news channel. Students, in today's episode, we have got a double scoop of important news to dive into. And it is about health and digital safety. So grab your headphones, settle in, and let's get started. Today, we will be talking about two big things that could affect your grandparents and even you. The first topic is about an awesome health coverage plan that's been rolled out for senior citizens, especially those over 70 years old. So you can tell this information to your grandparents. All right? And the second topic, well, it's all about staying safe from online fraud. And you know those sneaky tricks that scammers use to steal information and even money from people, right? So, why are these topics important? Well, the first one shows how our government is supporting our elderly people, like your grandparents, ensuring that they get the medical care they need without any worry. And the second, it's a growing concern, especially with so many of us now using smartphones and the internet for studies, gaming, and socializing. Right? So let's dive into it. So, first thing first, let's start with the health coverage. So, what exactly happened? Just recently, Prime Minister Modi announced a new health coverage plan under something called the Ayushman Bharat scheme. Okay? Under the Ayushman Bharat scheme. Yes. And Ayushman Bharat kya hai? Ayushman Bharat is basically a big health project aimed at helping people get medical care without having to pay a huge amount of money. And now they have included special health coverage for all citizens who are 70 years and older. Imagine your grandparents going to the doctor, getting tests or even surgeries, and not having to worry about how much it will cost. So it's great, right? And this new scheme provides up to 5 lakh, yes, 5 lakh rupees of health coverage per family per year, each year. All right. So that means in 1 year, yes, in 1 year, they can get treatment cost up to 5 lakh rupees for free. How awesome is that? Right? And this coverage isn't only for the wealthy. It's available to every citizen over 70, no matter how much they earn. And in India, there are millions of senior citizens, and healthcare can be, quite expensive for them. So, this initiative aims to support them so that they can stay healthy without having any kind of financial stress. It's a great scheme for our grandparents, basically. Now, you might wonder, how does someone enroll in this plan? Students, it's pretty simple. They'll just need their Aadhaar card, which is like an ID card in India, and that we have discussed the issue regarding Aadhaar card yesterday in yesterday's podcast only, right? So to know more about the Aadhaar card, you can just refer to yesterday's podcast. So for enrollment under this plan, they'll just need their Aadhaar card, and then they can visit the nearest कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर, अपने पास का जो कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर है उसमें विजिट कर सकते हैं. एंड वंस दे अप्लाई, दे विल गेट एन आयुष्मान कार्ड that will help them access free treatment at selected hospitals. तो जैसे ही वो कॉमन सेंटर सर्विस सेंटर में जाएंगे, वहां पर इन्हें अपने आधार कार्ड से इनका एक कार्ड बनेगा, और जो कार्ड होगा उस कार्ड का नाम है आयुष्मान कार्ड. और आयुष्मान कार्ड जब बन जाएगा तो दे कैन एक्सेस फ्री ट्रीटमेंट एट सेलेक्टेड हॉस्पिटल्स. तो सारे हॉस्पिटल्स में नहीं है, सेलेक्टेड हॉस्पिटल्स में है. ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स सम इट अप. Health coverage like this, it's a game changer. Why? First of all, it helps families worry less about medical costs and focus more on staying healthy. And if you have a grandparent over 70, make sure they know about this. It's a gift of health and peace of mind, right? क्योंकि अगर हम इंडिया की बात कर रहे हैं तो अभी आने वाले टाइम में दी पॉपुलेशन ऑफ एल्डरली इज गोइंग टू इंक्रीज, राइट? सो वी नीड अ सर्टेन हेल्थ कवरेज प्लान फॉर देम। क्योंकि अगर हम आने वाले टाइम की बात करते हैं, जैसे जैसे एल्डर पॉपुलेशन इंडिया में राइज होती जाएगी, तो उनको सोशल सेफ्टी और हेल्थ कवरेज के रिगार्डिंग एक इनिशिएटिव की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत पड़ेगी। तो PMJAY योजना जो है, उसके अंडर एवरी पर्सन irrespective of their background or income who are above 70, right, they can access the medical care at selected hospitals, so they don't need to worry about the medical cost or expense। क्योंकि आधे जब हम कोई ह्यूमन एक एल्डर एज में जब जैसे ही ग्रो करता है, तो साथ ही साथ हेल्थ कॉम्प्लिकेशंस इंक्रीज होते रहते हैं, राइट? एंड इंडिया में अगर आप देखेंगे तो हमने कई बार ऐसे देखा जाता है कि बहुत सारे एल्डरली ऐसे लोग भी हैं जो अभी फैमिली के साथ नहीं रह पा रहे हैं, तो उनके लिए भी ये एक बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है। All right, now let's switch gears and talk about something a little different, digital fraud. All right, so what's exactly is happening and what exactly is digital fraud? Yes, digital fraud आखिरकार है क्या? Students, it's when someone tries to trick people online to steal their information and sometimes even their money. Okay, so with so many of us online, fraud has unfortunately become very common। हम देखते रहते हैं, आपने न्यूज़ में भी सुना होगा। एंड जब हम सेशन कंडक्ट करते हैं, मेंटरशिप के सेशन कंडक्ट करते हैं, वहाँ पे भी कई सारे स्टूडेंट्स शेयर करते हैं अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस कि कैसे उनके पेरेंट्स को स्कैम करने के लिए कॉल्स आई थी, राइट? एंड स्मार्टफुली कैसे हैंडल किया गया। तो ऐसे कई बार हम ऐसे देख पाते हैं कि अब सभी इतने ज़्यादा अवेयर नहीं होते हैं, तो कई बार लोग स्कैमस्टर्स के जो बोल रहे हैं उनके जाल में फंस जाते हैं, उनके ट्रैप में फंस जाते हैं, राइट? सो today we are going to talk about a specific type of digital fraud, and that's been happening lately. Now this kind of digital fraud which is mentioned in this news, it's been happening quite recently, and many people actually uh, were duped by these scamsters. So what for that you to understand, just imagine you or someone in your family receives a video call। आपकी फैमिली में कोई है जिसे वीडियो कॉल इन्होंने रिसीव किया है, आपके फोन पर आया है वीडियो कॉल, and the person on the other end is wearing a police uniform that has fake badges, IDs, and looks really convincing। ओके, आप वीडियो कॉल आपको रिसीव हुआ और सामने एक पुलिस ऑफिसर है जिसने बैजेस वगैरह लगा रखे हैं, वैसा ही एकदम पर्सनालिटी बना रखी है, एंड फुली आईडीज वगैरह सब कुछ शो कर रहा है। एंड दिस कैन बी रियली कन्विंसिंग, स्पेशली फॉर द पीपल हु आर नॉट अवेयर, राइट? एंड दे से दैट यू आर अंडर इन्वेस्टिगेशन और दैट योर फोन नंबर इज इन्वॉल्व इन समथिंग इलीगल। नाउ that's enough to scare anyone, right? But here's the trick, these people aren't real police officers, they are fraudsters, okay? And this type of scam is called the digital arrest scam. And it's designed to scare people into paying money. They might even say you need to transfer money right away to avoid being arrested, which of course is not true. And between January and April of this year, people in India lost about 120 crores, 120 crores rupees to these scams. Oh my God. Now, this is quite concerning. ऑल राइट, कि आपको वीडियो कॉल रिसीव हुआ है, सामने एक पुलिस ऑफिसर है, वो आपको कह रहा है कि आपका फोन नंबर इज इन्वॉल्व इन सम इलीगल स्टफ, राइट? एंड यू नो टू गेट अवे विद द इन्वेस्टिगेशन यू हैव टू पे मी राइट अवे। अब जो इनोसेंट लोग हैं, जो डर जाते हैं, जो डर जाएंगे, वो क्या करेंगे? वो तुरंत मनी ट्रांसफर कर देंगे, right? So this kind of digital arrest, this kind of digital fraud is known as digital arrest, ओके, तो शुरू में ही इस आर्टिकल के स्टार्टिंग में ही एक इंसिडेंट मेंशन है। द स्कैमस्टर टारगेटेड दिस 73-year-old मैन फॉर ड्रग ट्रैफिकिंग एंड मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एंड डिफ्रॉडेड हिम ऑफ रुपीज 45 lakh, right? So the question is, how can we spot these scamsters? Okay, let's cover some tips. First tip is no. Please understand, you have to know this, that real police officers won't contact you via video calls or ask for money. The police do their job in person or through official notices, not on random video calls. They're not just gonna call up your number and do video calling and then they start asking you some money. And if someone calls and demands money, it's a red flag. जब भी अगर आपको कोई वीडियो कॉल कर रहा है कि हम तो फलाना फलाना ऑफिसर हैं, या फिर वी बिलोंग टू अ सर्टेन certain offices, first you have to make sure that no one is going to call you on your phone and demand you money, right? So it's a red flag. And second tip is, never share personal information with strangers online. So if someone asks for your address, passwords, or even Aadhaar number, don't share it. Real officials won't ask for this over the phone or internet. They'll just visit you your home, or they'll have the official warrant with them. All right? And most importantly, be calm and think carefully before acting. You know, scammers, they often try to scare people into making quick decision. डरा देते हैं और क्विक डिसीजन ले लेते हैं कि चलो जी फटाफट ट्रांसफर कर देते हैं पैसे. So if you get a strange call, don't panic. Take a deep breath, end the call, and discuss it with a trusted adult. All right? And this goes for all the students as well. Now, our talking about the initiative, what our government is doing. See, students, our government is working hard to stop these scams, and they have created a cyber helpline number 1930 where people can report the such online frauds. Plus, there's also a website called cybercrime.gov.in, where you can report such incidents. And our Prime Minister has talked about this issue. He's warning everyone to be careful and to report any suspicious calls or messages if you ever come across. So, staying alert is our best defense. And if you ever come across something like this, here's what you should do. Don't, first of all, don't answer any questions or give personal information. And hang up the call immediately. And most importantly, you have to discuss this with a trusted adult. This I'm talking this to you all, to children, especially when you receive such kind of calls, and report it to the cybercrime helpline on the website. All right, so these are some of the steps that you can follow, especially when you come across such in if you ever in such kind of situation. और स्टूडेंट्स, इम्पॉर्टेंट ये भी है कि आपको पैनिक नहीं होना है, काम रहना है. ओके, क्योंकि स्कैमस्टर्स इसी पैनिक का ही एडवांटेज लेते हैं. ऑल राइट, so today we have covered a lot. First, we learned about the amazing new health coverage plan for senior citizens aged 70 and above. And uh, then we move to digital fraud, especially the digital arrest scam. And remember, the police won't ask for money or personal info over a video call. So if anyone tries, it's definitely a scam. And report it, talk to an adult, and most importantly, stay calm and stay. You have to stay aware. So that's it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in and learning about these important topics. Remember to share what you learned with your friends and family to keep everyone safe and informed. Until next time, stay smart, stay safe, and keep learning.